Hi, so I want to make this video and talk a little bit about my experience with the Ethiopian culture, since it happens to be one of many different things associated with Black culture. Ethiopian food, if you've never had it, it is very colorful and healthy and spicy. A lot of times you can get it with meat or vegetarian, sometimes vegan. I don't think it's as common. Um, it's really interesting because their bread that they eat with a lot of their different meals is like this flatbread that it's um it's got a lot of probiotics in it, and so it kind of has like this sour smell and taste. But I really liked it a lot. I never had it until the age of 25, but it's very fascinating. The Ethiopian language, one of the main dialects that I know of is called Amharic, and it's very beautiful. I never really got the chance to learn that much of it, and I dated an Ethiopian man at the age of 25, where I learned, about Ethiopian culture and food and language a little bit and everything from him. And yeah, it was very beautiful and very interesting. I am glad that I had that experience. And I know that he had a lot of different problems in his life. I think part of the problem was that he really didn't realize that, real value comes from a deep connection to nature and to God that, is so strong that, no matter if you stay poor a lot or have a lot of anxiety or stress or whatever, that you still have that faith that, you'll be protected, and that, with hard work and faith and, having good thoughts and good actions and being connected to both of those, the outcome will hopefully be that your needs will be provided for and stuff. And so um yeah, I really hope that he found some peace and love and happiness. My life hasn't been a piece of cake either, but sadly, if you are Black, a lot of times you are discriminated against. Sadly, racism has not fully gone away. I hope that one day, sooner than later, racism will be one of those things that will completely 100% vanish and go away, because, Black is beautiful. All colors are beautiful. When you make your heart and mind and soul one that, protects the innocent and chooses to love and respect all living things, human, animals, insects, our waters for ourselves and all other living beings, the trees and the flowers and the everything, that's what makes you beautiful. Really truly what makes you beautiful um is your heart and your soul and your mind. um and you can make all that in alignment with, being as good a friend as you can possibly be, as good of a leader and friend and human being as you can possibly be. Then that's you being beautiful. But yes, of course, Black is beautiful. It would be so much harder to see the stars at nighttime if it was just this um, big white thing in the sky. You'd never see the stars. So having it be all dark at night helps us to relax, and you see that beauty, and it helps you kind of enhance and be able to see the silveriness of the stars and the moon. And it's interesting because it's all dark and stuff when seeds are being planted in the ground for gardening, and they say that in a mother's womb it's like all dark and everything. So it's interesting how dark is like symbolic of growth for a lot of different things. And there's definitely a lot of changes happening on a local and global worldwide scale. I'm really hoping and praying that racism ends, that this COVID-19 ends, and the fear and greed ends, and the corruption ends. And I really hope that humanity really learns to love and respect themselves and all humanity, all the nature and God, and we get closer and closer to that. And, we quit obsessing about all these shallow things like, how much money you make or don't make, and how many cars you have, or this degree or that degree, and all this crazy nonsense. So, yeah, let your heart and your soul and your mind be the most beautiful thing about you, regardless of what your race or races might be. If you're more than one, make your heart and mind and body and soul and your life really about love and respect and justice and forgiveness, and then you will be extraordinarily beautiful.